Yo, what's up, guys? I don't know what day it is. It's Saturday night. It's like 11. No gym today. I just got back from a comedy show. It was a small little thing and like not like super famous people, and it was interesting. I think that's my first comedy show I've ever been to. Actually, it was a little awkward. They struggled a bit. There were some funny moments, but it was awkward a lot, and I just felt bad for them the whole time. And I was sitting in the back, kind of, so I was trying, like, I had like a fake smile in case they ever looked at me, so they maybe would make them feel better. But it made me feel weird, and the whole thing was a little weird. But anyway, um, it made me, well, I got to thinking about my schedule while I was there because, well, my date asked, and it's not anything I haven't thought of before, but there's something about like someone whose opinion you respect, like just saying something to your face that kind of puts into perspective. And I don't even think she was trying to, but she just, yeah, kind of made me realize that, what I'm trying to do is like a little bit silly to some degree, and it kind of shows with how it went, right? Like I ended up taking a bunch of days off, was kind of burnt out, got myself sick. And then now, even that I'm not really sick anymore, I haven't returned to the gym. I've been running, but I haven't returned to the gym. And I don't really know how I'm going to incorporate it. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to. I think the reality of what it is that I'm just going to. I can still do upper body in the gym, probably no problem. But the lower body stuff, I'm probably either going to have to give up entirely, or it's going to have to be more sparingly. Like I just don't think it's possible to do 4 like hard gym sessions and 3+ runs a week. Also, I don't know. I don't know if other people who do it successfully. I think like Nick Bear is a great example. If you don't know, he's a big YouTuber, athlete guy who runs like ultra marathons. He runs like 100. He runs marathons and stuff, but also like 100+ mile races, right? But he's also known for being jacked. He's like 6 foot, 220 pounds, big muscly dude. He's slimmed down a lot as he's ran, but he used to be really yoked. But he still like has a lot more muscle than you would ever see on a runner. And so he's like the pinnacle of like hybrid athlete, right? Like he runs and lifts weights. But if you actually look at his schedule, like if you pay attention to when he talks about in his videos, like his weekly training, he runs basically every day, and he lifts like maybe 2 days a week sometimes. So it's like, it's just, he had a ton of muscle and then started running. I'm coming at it from just being fat and like not having either. So it's like the reality of trying to build a bunch of muscle and run at the same time, I just don't think is possible, unfortunately. But I'm not going to give up entirely, but yeah, I think if it's something I want to do, I have to take it serious, like very, very serious, like treat it like I'm a pro athlete or something. And just like I was in the beginning for the first couple weeks until I got sick. Honestly, I was kind of like my whole day was structured around making sure I'm getting meals, making sure I'm hydrating, my recovery plan. But over time, especially when I got sick, things have just gotten more loose. I'm like, I'll go hours without eating or drinking anything, and that's not going to work. So I think I either need to get very serious, or I need to just accept that the plan is the plan. I want to run a marathon, so running is the main focus, and I just have to be willing to let things go. So I'm not just going to make a rush decision here because my ego wants to say like, fuck it, I'm going to get serious. But I think if I want to be honest with myself and set myself up for success, I need to just be honest, and I need to do some reflection and just figure out like the marathon is non-negotiable at this point. So the question is do I want to take the fitness thing right now like that serious, where it's like my whole life dedicated to this, so that I can actually recover enough to go to the gym and do this? Or am I okay with just being like a casual fitness guy who I just run a couple times a week, and I'm going to run a marathon, and the gym is really not a thing that I do very much? I don't really know. I don't know what it's going to be, but that's, I think, the next step. So yeah, see you guys. Peace.